Building walls and making the house more livable again for us, the cats, and the plants. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Rose, my pronouns are she, her, and we're finally doing the next renovation update. In our new beautiful front door, we had to make a hole for the mail. What do you call that? Like the mail slot? And that was very scary because front doors are really expensive. This was a cheaper one that was about, I think, 1,600 something. I had no idea front doors would be that expensive. So making a hole in it ourselves was scary. It took a little bit of time, but we finally got the hole right so that the whole thing fit in properly and could open and close properly. And this is an insulated one to keep the heat inside the house. Our mailwoman can be a little bit grumpy because our old mail slot thingy didn't work very smoothly, so she would become very aggressive with it. We wanted this one to work very smoothly for her. It was very interesting to see that actually most of the door is insulation and just the outsides are wood. Then we moved upstairs where we had to close off the new wall. So we had fully closed off this wall, and then I realized there was no longer a plug system-y thing there, which we used to have, but my boyfriend thought we wouldn't need it anymore. And then I was like, we do need it. So we had to take everything off again. He has done the electricity stuff, which he doesn't like doing. And now we have to reinstall the walls. We started working with the OSB board, it's called in Dutch. I don't know what it is exactly, but the pressed wood. In our previous renovations, we just did plasterboard, but they told us that doing this board behind it is much easier because now in your wall, you can make holes anywhere without needing plugs and everything because it's all wood. Last piece. Does it fit?
No.
No.
A few moments later.
Yeah, motherfucker. Sorry for swearing. We made it fit and then I screwed in the last pieces. It was so cool to see an actual wall here for the first time in months. And I reinstalled some of my grow lights. Good morning. Today we are replacing the solar panels because it was finally a day that wasn't super windy or raining. Placing the solar panels, which is a little bit scary. There's no ladders. Okay, come on. Let's go. Because we no longer had the whole scaffolding in front of the house, which would keep us safe. So we had to climb up through the back window, up on the roof from the back of the house, and then lift the solar panels up there. And there's 5 of them, so that was a little bit of work with just the 2 of us. It is going well now, except the window is open, and this was the only warm place where my plants could live. So, not ideal. We also broke quite a few of the roof dakpannen, we call them. Roof pans in English, translated directly. I don't know the word. But yeah, we broke quite a few, so we had to fix that again, which was annoying. But we got it done finally. And for the first time in like 3 months, we were able to get solar power to our house again. Of course, that's amazing. After our beautiful wooden wall, well, this type of wood, we're now going to put plasterboard on top of it to finish off the walls. Yes! Which was really fun. It's actually quite satisfying, especially sped up like this, but also in real life. Because this is a very quick job. You put it on and it takes a few hours and then it looks so much better. We put on the tape to close off the seams in between the plates. As you can tell, we're moving around to different projects a lot, but that was needed because some projects needed to wait, some we didn't have energy for, or we didn't have the products for. Hello from the top of our living room. We are doing, it's actually the 31st of December, the last day of the year. We're doing finishing touches on our windowsill window frame, and it's gonna look so good. We got these corner pieces to finish off this, because on the outside here you see something and then on the inside here you see something else. And we're gonna use my boyfriend's new tacker. Is that the English word too?
Yeah.
Tacker machine to connect these and hopefully make them fit perfectly. Ah, are we excited?
Yes.
Yes. Best way to spend the last day of the year if you're in a renovation. Finishing projects. Ah, sweet. We finished off the whole window frame and it looked immediately so much better. Unfortunately, I measured on the outside and I should have measured the inside of the corner pieces because of course that's a little bit shorter. So now we still have to finish a hole at the top because it was just the right amount, I thought. So it was just a little bit too short, which is an eyesore. But we're making it work. It's fine. We're gonna fill it with caulk at some point. And then it was New Year's Eve and we had 0 things planned. Luckily, our family invited us over for some snacks, oliebollen, traditional Dutch snack. And then our neighbors had an evening party with our lovely neighbor kids. So we got to hold some sparklers and drink some champagne with them. It felt a lot more festive than I was expecting, so that was amazing. And we actually watched the fireworks from our new dormer window, which with that big piece of glass, it felt like we could see the whole town and all the fireworks. It was really, really amazing. It feels so light, and from our bed we can see the stars because we haven't hung curtains yet. We might not hang curtains at all because it's amazing. Hello, good morning. Today we're finally getting our beautiful thick wooden vensterbank windowsill back from the shed, through the greenhouse, through the garden, to the living room. We had custom made this windowsill ourselves from a big slab of wood. Unfortunately, it didn't fit into the frame exactly anymore because with the new insulation wall, the windowsill is set a little bit deeper. This is what it was before. As you can see, our windowsill has become a little bit wider, like 1 inch, so, and deeper. We're cutting this out now, and then we'll fill this up with a piece from here. And we also decided to make it fit underneath the window frame because before it was leaning on some cabinets. And with the new insulation wall, there is less space for the cabinets, so we didn't want to bring them back. And by cutting off this little corner and sticking it underneath the window frame, we didn't need any screws to install a very sturdy, very beautiful also windowsill. We still plan to sand this piece again so that the watermarks are a little bit gone and then maybe treat it so it keeps looking very smooth and beautiful like the backside did. But we haven't done that yet. Look at this. It is in. It is slightly underneath the window frame so that it's more stable. We still have to fix this little hole, but then it's done. And then we can put plants back on. What do you think? Beautiful! Mickey, it's time for something very exciting that you're gonna like. Are you ready? We just hung back the curtains that have shrunk a little bit in the wash. And now it's finally time to move back the cat tree from the greenhouse. There is a crazy storm outside, so I will not be filming this bit probably because we need all hands to get it inside safely and not slam the door. As you can see, Mickey was immediately excited and started scratching on it, which was so sweet. We placed back the cat trees and Mickey is immediately at the top on a discovery journey. I think he likes it a lot. Yay! Moi? I think he likes it. Maggie's a little bit hesitant. I think because it's mainly Mickey's cat tree. He's the big boss. As soon as we walked away, look who went to discover. Today is January 3rd and the builders are back. While my boyfriend still has a vacation, so he's fixing things and painting things and I'm editing a video, of course. Those were electricity cables to reinstall some lights that I didn't film them finished, but they are, and they're working. My boyfriend is working on the thingies that will close off this. We had to break this out ourselves at the beginning of the renovation so that the builders could reach all the pieces that they needed to reach. Koofjes. Koofjes, but in English. Koofjes. Okay, that works.
It's not how you're supposed to paint.
Nope. We shortened the curtain rod so that Mickey's pole fit in, because again, the insulation wall came into the room a little bit more, meaning the pole couldn't go behind the curtain rod. And it was really fun to see with the sparkles. I just heard that the dormer window is now fully finished and closed off. That was still open until now. So that is a big relief. We can continue finishing it off and closing the walls and the ceiling off, and they can continue with the other small jobs that they still have to do. Today, apparently, is the last day of the builders. The roof guy is here to put drainage, what do you call it, on the bottom of your roof that brings the rainwater down to the ground without falling into your neck. That stuff. Gutters. So we're getting gutters today, and then that's it. I think the rest of the work is our own. I don't know if you can hear, but my boyfriend is, I don't know words today, preparing to paint upstairs. So he's sanding something. Good morning. The first morning with plants back in the house. The moving back of the plants themselves is a separate YouTube video that is coming online on Wednesday. So I'll see you there. We are gonna hang up these cabinets because we need more places to put the plants, and the cabinets will be handy to have back. It's all pretty dusty, so time to clean. I've cleaned up all the cupboards, so now it's time to pop some plants in finally and create some space in the windowsill again. And then it was time to install the grow light, which was so exciting because that means that more plants can come back into the living room. The grow light corner was still full of building materials, so we moved all of those upstairs where we still needed to use them. My boyfriend is getting the light down so that this corner can become my aspect grow light again. And I think I'm gonna get some plants already because he's still working on something else. The project that my boyfriend was working on is putting the holders back for this beautiful wooden board he made. Look at that. Turns out I'm doing it myself. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, leave a nice comment. And although it seems like the renovation is now done, it is not at all done. It is now March and we are still working on things. It is getting closer, but there's still a lot of things. So I will continue the renovation series. It might be every other week because the project that we did were a little bit smaller and spread out more. I hope you are enjoying this series. I am definitely so much enjoying making these videos and watching back how much stuff has been done, and just makes me enjoy being here even more, to be like, we have a house, we have a sofa, we have a table, we have plants. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. It's really sunny. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Take care of yourselves, and I'm sending you so much love from our old but now sturdy renovated house.